Hello and welcome to another Big Orbit Games unboxing video. I'm Chris and today I'll be looking at the Star Wars Legion AT-RT unit expansion. So some Rebel scum. So let's just get this open and then I'll show you the back of the box without the cellophane glare. So look at that. Okay, so contents are on the back. We've got the AT-RT Walker. It comes with 3 different weapon options and all of the upgrades shown here. So the AT-RT is an interesting one. It is a poor man's AT-ST. Alright, that the Rebels stole, and then, you know. Okay, let's put the box over there. So I've got the actual model here, and base, and let's have a look at the instructions first off. So it's multi-pose, well not multi-pose, sorry, multi-part. There are quite a few little fiddly parts in this, but it's not that bad. I've put one together already, and the one thing that is a little bit of a pain is these little struts here. I ended up having to use a little bit of hot water to get them to bend, and then force just into the little slot that it goes into. So they can be a bit fiddly, but hopefully if you've bought one, yours is fine, and it's just the ones from the early demo kits that were a little bit of a problem. So have a look at the miniature. So we've got the kind of, well, it's the seat really, and then you've got the legs that just kind of pop into these little slots here. They do go at a very particular angle, which I'm not getting right. Did I put that on wrong? I have a feeling I just put that on the wrong way around. Where's the instructions? I said I've just put one of these together, and now I'm just getting it wrong straight away. It goes that way. It faces that way. No, it was right. I was right. Never mind. Going mad. I'm not going to build the whole thing, but I'm going to put the legs on just to give you an idea of what it looks like with legs on. If I could figure out, I think there's actually a little bit of flash on, that's why. Okay, cool. That is the sort of size of it. I'll get the base out as well. So the bases are actually quite cool for this. They did red for Rebels and grey for Imperials. So you want to mount it like front on like that, because you measure from these little slots here, and these lines matter because that is your firing arc. So he sits there like that. You've got your little struts to fix the legs in place, because they are a little bit wobbly at the moment, so you need the extra struts. They just slot into there and then into the back of the knee joint there. Like I said, they can be a bit tough to get in, but hopefully not everyone's is like that. And then you got your guns that just slot into the bottom there, and then that goes on the front like so, with your gun poking out the bottom. And then you've got your, I guess, rider, because you can't really call him a pilot, I don't think, and it's fallen over. It's quite nice detail on him. Same with pretty much everything they've done as well. His little backpack goes on sideways like that, and then he like piloting with arms, kind of like the speeder bike handlebars. They look a lot like that. So I'm not going to put the rest of it together because it's only going to fall over and I'm going to be sad. So the model itself is quite nice. Size comparison to the AT-ST. The AT-ST is huge in comparison to this. So it will be a little bit dwarfed by the Imperial Walker. But I think that's how it's supposed to be honest. In the expansion also there are some token sheets, or a token sheet, and all of the upgrade and unit cards. So the token sheet contains the Rebel command disc, which is for the fast, the walkers. It comes with the damage tokens as well, which is very useful because this thing has, well, a fair bit of health. It actually has 6 health, which is exactly the number of damage tokens there are, along with all the other useful tokens that you'll need, and random proof of purchase because, you know, FFG. So you got your AT-RT unit card. It costs 55 points. It has 2 upgrade slots. It has armor, so while defending, cancel all hit results. Only crits affect it. It's a climbing vehicle, so you're treated as a trooper for the purposes of vertical movement. So troopers are allowed to move freely over barricades. So this will be able to move over barricades as well. But it also has expert climber, so while clambering, do not roll defense dice or suffer wounds, which is really useful. So it's kind of like an all-terrain walker, hence the AT. Has only 1 in the unit, so you're paying your 55 points for just the 1 model. Has 6 health, and when it gets to 4 health you need to make the technical roll, where if you get certain results you will take, I don't know, weapon destroyed results and things like that, which can like destroy your functionality. It rolls white defense dice, which aren't great, especially when the special is only for attacking on this particular unit. So normally, well, not normally, but there's a fair few different units that if you roll the special on defense dice, it will count as defense, which means you only have a 1 in 6 chance of actually surviving a hit. So you will be taking a fair bit of damage as long as those hits are getting through, bearing in mind that hits are cancelled, it's only crits. The nice thing about this is that's actually a crit, not a hit. So if you roll the special on the attack dice, which you will be rolling these, you get to upgrade that to a crit rather than just a hit. So in close combat, it has 3 red dice, which is awesome, and impact 1, which means any hits you can upgrade them to crits if you're fighting against something with armor. Then you got the A300 blaster rifle, which is range 1, 2, 3, and rolls 2 white dice, which is pretty awful. White dice are terrible. It also has a movement of 2. So those little bars there are which range ruler you use. On the back it just explains what impact is. There are a couple of upgrades that can come with this as well. So you can change your weapons. The AT-RT rotary blaster is pretty nice. It is 30 points, so a little bit expensive, pushes this up to 85 points. But I think this one's probably worth it, considering it's 5 black dice at range 1 to 3, fixed front. Black dice are pretty good. Better than white dice, not quite as good as red dice. They're somewhere in the middle, but rolling 5 of them at once is always going to yield decent results, I would say. You've also got the AT-RT laser cannon. So this is 35 points, which is quite expensive. Range 2 to 4, so no short range firing. This is like the I'm going to stay back and shoot you gun. It rolls 1 red dice and 2 black dice, which is really nice. The red dice are very, very good. And also has impact 3. So while attacking a unit has armor, change the hits. Up to 3 hits, 2 crits. So this is like your anti-armor gun, and it's pretty nasty. Then you got the flamer, which is 25 points, only range 1, but 2 black dice. It has blast, so it ignores all cover, so any hits you roll aren't cancelled out by cover. Fixed front again, so only shooting at the front, and it has spray, so add this weapon's dice to the attack pool 1 time for each mini in the defending unit to which line of sight is not blocked. Yeah. That's basically, yeah, that's pretty disgusting actually. If you're shooting a unit of like 7 stormtroopers or something, well, 6 stormtroopers, that's like another 6 dice. Or is that another 12 dice? Add this weapon's dice to the attack pool 1 time for each mini. Okay. Yeah, it's basically roll that as many times as you have minis in the unit, and then just watch them burn. Long range comlink. This has been included in quite a lot of sets, and you do get it in the core set as well, but it's 10 points, and during the command phase you may be issued orders as though you're in range of the nominated commander. So if you've got a spread out battle, maybe you've only got one commander, and he's the other side of the battlefield, this lets you be out of range and still activate. And comms jammer, which is really nice, so bit of disruption going on. 15 points, and enemy units at range 1 can't be issued orders unless they're issuing an order to themselves. So that works very nicely if you're going to go for a kind of melee build where you go in with the flamethrower and then just attack them with the claws. Pretty nasty. So I think overall this is a pretty good model. 6 hit points kind of doesn't help. Like, it can die quite easily, but if they ignore it, it's going to do some damage. So remember, you can buy and sell all of the components you've seen in the video today on our website, bigorbitcards.co.uk. Stay tuned for more Legion unboxing videos. We're unboxing the entire wave, so keep an eye out for those. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.